Good morning, good morning. Glad you could join me for another wonderful episode of Minecraft Mad Science with Betronics. I'm Betronics, but you knew that already. Uh, it's been a long time. I'm almost like starting over. It's been so long. I had a couple of PC issues, as you may already know if you follow me on on Twitter, or have heard me make comments in various random Twitch chats. So, yeah, this is episode 5. The episode 3 and 4 are the lost episodes. I have footage on an old PC the old PC I hope to recover in the future. Right now, this is my brand new PC, and I'm glad you're here with me. And I'm going to show you around what I've been doing and talk to you about a couple of things we're going to do going forward. First and foremost, this is going to turn into a world tour style and less of a let's play, although we will do some let's play things along the way. The reason being I have limited time to record voice stuff because of conflicting schedules in the house and thin walls and whatnot, but got plenty of time to play, so I can get a lot more done faster and we can progress easier if I do a world tour. And so this episode is going to be a world tour to catch up on the few things I've been doing while I've been waiting to get this new PC I'm on now with great frame rates. So let's get started. First, I want to show you'll notice I have some diamond tools in my hotbar, and that's because I have been doing some mining, catching up on things. We'll tell you on episode 3, I made leather armor and we went caving, and it was fairly uneventful, and I delayed getting that one edited and out, or we could have actually had episode 3 because I wanted to find a way to make it more interesting. But now it's a lost episode, so it's interesting in its mystery. Or so I suppose. Since then, I've done a lot of mining. Episode 4, that skeleton spawner I showed you in the first episode, we built the grinder for it, and I will show that to you later. And let me get my diamond armor on, and it is the reason that, and the mining I've done are the reason I have enchants on this stuff. And over here, I have a lot of dirt because I've done some terraforming out front. I have some wood, including a smidgen of jungle because I cut down a tree. So the last time you saw this, I think the roof was one lower. I've opened it up a little bit, built some armor stands, used the jungle wood to replace the fence gate with a door. All the dirt came from out here. I've leveled it off, built a place to park my pony for temporary reasons, expanded the sugarcane farm over what you saw in episode number 2, finished pulling those out, putting down the lily pads, extended around a little ways. I've harvested quite a bit off and on, and that's really all I've been doing other than the stuff that I did in the first 2 episodes I'll show you. I didn't want to get too far ahead of you guys, so I get a few minutes. I come over here and farm the things I already have, including the wheat. And I've managed to get a good amount of wheat because the skeleton farm is producing quite well for me. Planted some pumpkins, flattened the ground out here, of course. Speculated on putting a tree farm further out here, but I didn't want it to block my view, so I tucked it back in the corner there, and that's where I got a lot of that oak wood I showed you a moment ago. And I have been breeding the cattle, yes. Actually, I forgot to show you that. You can tell I got nearly a stack of beef in my hot bar down here, but I got like 5 stacks in a chest. You may have seen them when I opened it up a while ago. Or did I? I don't even know if I opened that chest. Anyway, moved the chickens over here. Out of, I think, episode 2, you saw me lure a couple in there for breeding. I lured them back out here, put them in their own little pen. Been collecting eggs. At some point, I want to make a chicken farm, chicken breeder, cooked chicken restaurant thing. Got plenty of cows, and been stockpiling the hay down here in this little cave from the wheat I made. So we're all well fed. We're not going to do any farming today. Tried to get that stray horse out of there, but he keeps finding his way back in, so fine, he can keep an eye on the cows for me. Meanwhile, let's go over here to my horse and go take a look at the really interesting stuff over by the skeleton spawner and the mines, where I seem to spend most of my time. Oh yeah, hey, I've collected enough leather and made enough books. I don't know if I forgot to show you, but I've got half a stack of bookshelves. I had more because it was check the sun. Had more because but I took some of them over to make the enchanting area. I'll show you later. Yeah, here's all the steak from the cows I've killed, the leather I've gotten. Cows drop steak. They don't always drop leather. I thought that was a guaranteed drop, but apparently that is no longer the case. Very strange. So, try to remember everything I want to tell you guys. Let me get my lead. And I'm not adventuring. I already have a fence post over there, so we won't worry about that. Hi, chicken. Let's take the pony. One of the things I want to do is find a better route. I have kind of built this gate and kind of opened this up, but I haven't finished any construction. Need a better road to follow along the coast here. Although, I also want to do a city wall, and I don't really want to have to go through the gate to get in and out, so I may have to find another route. So here's a skeleton grinder. You can tell by the outer shell I've done quite a bit of work. Got some markers for some other things I was checking out. Where the pony stays. Here's the other three. You get 3 doors out of a wood. Now, when you make a door now, you get 3. So here's where the other 2 jungle doors went. Easy for me to have a peek up through the windows and see if it's night or day. The skeleton spawner's right there, and they've already started spawning because we're close. And the grinder is not too far below. Don't have anything? No. And down that way of the mines, one of the early projects I would like to get to is find a better way up and down. Right now I do not. I haven't put too much effort into decorating, just because, again, I didn't want to get too far ahead of you guys with what I'm doing. But I guess if I'm going to go world tour style, it wouldn't matter. Give you something better to look at. I've been done quite a bit of mining. I have some gold ore, 8 blocks of gold. Eight blocks of gold, some ingots, plenty of redstone, plenty of iron. And down below I have plenty of diamonds. Got a great bow and good tools. So let's hop down below and have a look at the there we go, a banner with my logo. That's what I came up with. You may have seen it before if you're following Grifoniak's Moonlight series or downloaded the Moonlight server. I have this plastered all over the black and blue cathedral in the Glass City. Back here, I've been collecting up some of the armor that I get off of the skeletons. Planning on doing something with this room, kind of a hall. I don't know what that is. It was a banner experiment that went bad. I just threw it up because I've got lots of bows and more armor going. This did not come from the skeletons. This came from me. This is a shelf idea. This is, I made spare armor out of some diamonds. Forgetting I had already, so I put it there. I haven't enchanted it yet. This is actually my second anvil. And I've done a lot of AFKing here. And when I'm not AFKing, spend my time repairing bows. and re-enchanting, repairing bows and re-enchanting. Here's the enchantment room. Learned that if you put carpet rugs down here, it blocks the enchant. So those are actual wool blocks. It serves the same purpose as putting a torch down to limit the enchant or pulling the books back. Here's a behind the scenes area where I work on the grinder stuff. Chest full of things to collect. And the hopper. Occasionally I have to come back here and reset. Something about a chunk load error. I don't know, things get mistimed. Let's do it this way. They don't fall very far, as you saw. Not enough to take damage. This is actually a design I saw by NanoRex MC on the SMB live server. Followed his tutorial. I understand from DesiTM he had something similar back in the day, but this I actually learned from NanoRex MC. You step on this and it causes a lava blade to appear above their heads, and then you just give them punch and they're all one-hit kills. Even the ones in armor. One-hit kill. It doesn't take long for them to fill up. It's quite a few, and we hadn't been here that long. And then when you stop, more drop down. Because two things happen when you step on that pressure plate. You get the... Two things happen when you step on the pressure plate. You get the lava blade, but above that you get a block that prevents the other spawns from falling in it. And then of course you get bows. More bows than I ever know what to do with. So I will do something with them at some point. It's not a server, probably end up burning them or throwing them away. They are wood, they may become fuel. I have no idea. Got plenty. Got a great one. Nice thing about, I threw my good one away. Where'd it go? Oh, there we are. Power 5, Unbreaking 3. That's mine. Lots of combining of the others. Let's head on down. Not much to it. Little minor storage area. Simple decor. Again, didn't want to get too far ahead of you guys. Keep my lapis. A silk touch pick I managed to enchant. Some looting tube. Bane of Arthropods 5. I'm going to keep that sword. That'll be handy later. And we'll get to see. I'll show you why. The still got 44 diamonds. And plenty of lapis. Had a lot of good luck. In fact, it's a good thing I've had a lot of good luck, because I've actually lost 2 sets of diamond armor and some really good tools to being derpy and falling in lava while I was mining. I actually tweeted about it once. But yeah. Episode 3, you get episode 4, you get to see me, if I ever find that, recover that footage. Lost episode 4. You get to see the build, and you get to see me make this before. I wanted to be able to AFK down here in the mines, and I don't remember why. Before I remembered, you have to be closer to the spawner than that for it to work. So I have this useless room. And up here I have level 12 and level 8 shafts. And didn't get too fancy with the decor. But what other thing I want to show you is over here. And this one I've marked up so I don't lose it. Here's the first place I lost, right here. That is lava under there. This is a tunnel I built. The Somehow that block disappeared. I guess when I was mining the lower, I mined this one first, and then I did the 8 level, and I guess I mined that out from under myself. And when I was running this way, just hop, you're fine. But coming back, I didn't even notice it was gone. I was looking at something, and I just bloop right here into some lava. Not good. Here's a ravine. Beautiful ravine. Big ravine. Up there is an abandoned mine shaft running through the ravine. And can you see all that white stuff? Look at all those. There is a spawner right there. Don't want to fall in lava again. A spawner right there. I think I need to shave that wall down a little bit. Light it all up. And I'm going to have a string farm. In fact, occasionally I'll come out here and there'll be some string laying here, so I suppose... Yeah. I also have quite a bit of obsidian. Got the obsidian I need for the enchant table and enough for another portal, which I have not built yet. From right here. Did a lot of mining right here. I think that's about all I have to show you guys for this episode. Me trying to get back in the groove, or establish a groove after being gone for a few months. And I really wanted more, but I thought it would take longer. So I did a great job not getting too far ahead. Give you a tour and peek in some of these chests. A lot of cobblestone. What have I got back here? Nothing. Just planning for more cobblestone. Anything smelting that I forgot about that I haven't seen lately? Nope. Alright. Back up we go. So I guess now I have the string farm I want to build, the chicken farm I want to build. I need to consolidate my cow farm because I need a lot more leather and library books. Here's where a lot of the library books went to. Did I have extras up here? Yeah, another. So I got nearly a stack of bookshelves. I want to build a giant library as the central point to spam out from. And I think I'd be interested in you guys' feedback on how and where to do that. Yeah, dark. Let's have a sleep. Because I had one place picked out, but then I realized it's not really central to the kingdom, but maybe the wall keeps would be a good idea. Let me get my bow out because I might want it. Oops. Let me do it over here. There we go. Because the creeper's going to be creeping. I feel sure. One already. One shot. And let's get away from anything before we run into more. Yep. There's another one. One shot. Not the one I missed, but one shot kills. That's how powerful the bow is. Okay, what else we got? So I was thinking about putting the keep back there on that hill and across straight, what direction are we looking? West, east? Yeah, west. Straight west of that is the dual witch hut. But over there is the closer witch hut, and straight off from it, and then way over diagonally that away is the guardian farm, and those are all central to spawn. So I was not sure I want my tower off in the corner, but I also not sure I want it right here in the middle of spawn, because as I mentioned before, I think being inspired by the island of Dr. Moreau, I love this new PC. I got the view cranked pretty good. I want to put the Overworld Gold Farm on that island right there. And I'm not sure what to do with the jungle, but I think we'll have a path to it. And then we've got this bit of ocean. Actually, it's not as vast as it looks. It gets bigger out by the Guardian farm, but right here might be suitable if I go far enough up for a regular mob farm. And then, of course, look at the way it looks close on the side on the left. Anyway, over here on the is the witch farm, and I'm thinking about making it a proximal witch farm, and then I can just kind of move over between the two, make a single portal, and then I can decide which AFK point I want to do for the witch farm and the mob farm. Do the witch hut first, and then I'll get just out of range to make and activate the mob farm in the sky. That's that plan. I was thinking about putting a watchtower on that hill right there. It's the one just over, above us on the where I started. And maybe I'll put the castle up here, because the library up here, because it's high ground and it is central. I may do that. Wasn't in the original plan, but I may do that. And then the next thing I need to figure out, if I do that, where do I want to put all the other stuff? The villager trading. Do I keep the box canyon for the cows? Is the tree farm stay there? Because this I see as sort of a port industry harbor. It's convenient to spawn, a great place to start. But what do I want to see for this long term? These are questions I have. If y'all have any ideas or input, let me know. I'm always open to great ideas. Or even not so great ideas, because sometimes they lead to great ideas. So if you don't think you have a good idea, go ahead and share it anyway. I'm listening. Well, I'm going to call that an episode. Get back over here to my horse. And get this edited and put together for you. There's another thing I have to relearn. And hopefully you will see this by Monday the 23rd, if not later this afternoon. It is Sunday the 22nd. You guys have a good time, and I will see you next episode. Bye.